Hi, welcome to today's healing. I'm Kristin, and if you're joining me today, that means that you are ready to make a change in yourself and the world around you. I've started this podcast because of all of the negative vibrations going on in the world today, all of the chaos, destructive behavior, all of the political strife, which I know is hitting everybody. And so I'm going to do part 2 today of Power versus Force. And today we'll be discussing shame, which vibrates at a level 20. It is the lowest vibrational level. I do have to say that I have to recognize Bonnie. I'm sensing Bonnie today. And Bonnie, if you're here listening, that means that this is something that is what you were seeking to find out about, to understand. So, let's move on to what shame is so that you can recognize this in others. Okay, shame can be started with abuse of some kind. Physical, sexual, emotional, psychological, some kind of torture and torment. And this leads to neurosis, destructive behavior to oneself and others, low self-esteem, prone to physical illness, shy, withdrawn, introverted, and there is cruelty involved with shame. This is where you see your bullies, your psychopathic killers. Shame is very dangerous. Remember, it is starting off at the lowest level. They are perfectionists, rigid, they are driven, and they are intolerant. I'm sure that everyone knows someone like this that they might work with in their own families, someone that they come across, and they're just afraid of. They are moral extremists. They form vigilante groups. These are your very destructive vigilante groups. They are righteous. They attack people, and they are okay with killing. It's awful. Shame results in a vulnerability to the other negative emotions: false pride, anger, and guilt. So those are the next on the level moving up. But shame is destructive, and let's do some energy work. That way, let's start with trying to sense how big your energy ball is. Okay? You don't have to be attuned to Reiki or anything like that, because everyone has an energy level. So let's try to see what your energy is. Okay. Now I'm going to do starting at your head. Some of you may feel some tingling here, and others may not. And if I only reach 1 or 2 people with my podcasts, I've changed the world in some way, because then those 2 people will go on to do even more than I'm doing. It might be an entry for them to understand a little bit more. And then go on to learn more, or it might give them permission to move forward. Okay, this is part 2, and I will be doing part 3 in a day or 2. All right, thanks for joining me today. Go out there and change the world. Bye-bye.